Oi, Tykeep here, and before I start this video, I just wanted to say this is a bit more of a concept heavy video, so there may not be a lot of visuals, but this is a really important video that I believe anyone should at least keep in mind. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who commented, and thank you to just the massive support. It's really cool. Anyway, here's the video, how to keep creating. There are multiple videos about this topic, but the first thing I'm going to talk about is defining or redefining what your purpose for creating is. So there are multiple reasons. For example, you're creating for fun. You're creating stuff because that's your job and how you make a living. Or it's just how you express yourself and that's what matters to you. Either way, the main purpose should be an internal thing, not an external thing. You should be creating what you want instead of creating for someone else. A few examples could be creating stuff you don't enjoy just to get likes, or to make your parents happy, or to fit in. Doing so can get you burnt out so easily because you force yourself pursuing this false identity. Another big part of defining the purpose is to know the bigger picture. Is there a big goal or an end goal with creation? Like, what is creating doing for you in life? What is that filling? For me, creating allows me to play and kind of keep my creative freedom. I want to learn things as I go and feed my curiosity. The feeling I get when I understand a new concept in art is insane, and I don't want to give that feeling of discovery away. I also want to give back to my family and be my own boss. I don't want to restrict my creative freedom and not be able to do what it is I want to do. When I don't feel like creating, but I know I should, I just remind myself the thing that I want, that I'm doing this for, is so much more than just today. It's to satisfy and to keep that creative and adventurous side of me alive. I'm benefiting from creative freedom and playfulness. And if I lose the ability, or if I just forget the reason why I'm creating, then I would just be doing a 9-to-5 job and not be creatively stimulated. So this is the drive that keeps me moving forward. But to know your drive, you really do have to go deep down. It's not something that you can learn from a video. You have to figure it out yourself. The second tip is about 3 things. It's about developing a routine, a habit, and a ritual. You could say these are all kind of the same thing, but by having a routine and by having a habit, you will be conditioning your brain to just create. For example, it will take effort at the beginning, just like any habit. But if you just draw for 5 minutes every day, or even instead of grabbing your phone on impulse, you doodle something start to finish and then you grab your phone. Doing that over a small period of time, consistently, and even just being mindful of this will help you just create even when you aren't wanting to. And this is discipline. As for rituals, I really value the concept because it helps you get into the mindset and kind of prepares you. It's like warming up before the warm-up. Mentally, not physically. For example, I have this puzzle, and before I draw anything, I solve it, and then I do my 10-30 second gestures. And if I have to do more, then I'll do so, because I'm not gonna force myself into drawing when I'm not in the right headspace. Another example of a ritual would be Benjamin Franklin. He has a strict schedule. He plans everything start to finish, and he incorporates breaks as well as what he will be doing during the times that he has off. It's not just relax. He has moments in which he actually tells himself, alright, this is what I'm gonna do when I don't have to work. And Usain Bolt, he thinks about nothing related to running before he does a race, which is an interesting idea. For all of these people, including myself, we all do different things. It's just there is this commonality of having a ritual. I'm not saying that I'm as good as them or as memorable as them in any way. I'm just saying that having a ritual, being able to be disciplined, and being able to develop a habit will help so much. For the last tip, I wanted to talk about something that is really important. It's about being kind to yourself. Not just mentally, but also physically. Taking time away from drawing, taking a break from drawing, or sculpting, or whatever it may be. Just take a break from it, because if you care about it, you'll come back to it. Also, compete with yourself. Don't compete with anyone else, because you can't control what other people do. So focus on being better than you were yesterday. I have this thing where if I do any percent better, even if it's less than 1% better than I did the day before, then that's completely okay, because I'm at least moving towards my end goal. However, you don't want to get tunnel visioned and overwork yourself and gaslight yourself or restrict yourself to what the purpose is. Remember, creation is not objective, it's subjective. Keep your mind open. Don't overwork yourself, gaslight, because art in general is about fun and whatever it means to you. It's subjective and different to each person. So don't take that away from yourself. Thank you for all the massive support, because I am now completely new to this YouTube thing, and legit, your support has blown me out of the way, like blown my mind.